A million views equals $1,000, man. There's real money in clipping.
All that matters is the clips, the TikTok clip, because everyone's just scrolling. There's people who make 20K like every 2 weeks.
People call them like clippers. People literally just re-upload other people's content. It's the easiest job ever.
All right, come here. Bring it closer. A little closer. You heard that correctly. You can make hundreds to thousands of dollars clipping other people's content and posting it on TikTok and get paid for it. It's the truth. I'll break it down in this video. Now back it up though. You gotta back it up. I'll break it down in this video for you. All right, we're gonna show you how to not only start the account, how to maintain it and be consistent with it, and how to actually go viral, and then how to get paid on your account. Not just by the creativity program, but all the other ways that you can get paid on TikTok. Let's dive in. All right, so you want to make money with faceless accounts on TikTok. All right, so this is how you can do it. Now, before I dive into everything, you're probably wondering, who's this guy? My name's Levi Kai, okay? I've been making faceless accounts both on Instagram, TikTok, and even YouTube for the past 5 years. Here's some proof of my TikTok pages just to show you that I know what I'm talking about. All right, 3, 2, 1, here it goes. There you go. See? I know what I'm talking about. I've been doing this for a minute. I've learned the game. I'm still learning the game because it's always constantly changing. But when you start learning the rules of the game starts getting easier and easier, people. Okay, in these videos, I'm going to totally break down my entire process on how you can start faceless TikTok pages. Okay, I'm going to walk you through every process that I do for my own pages when I'm starting out and testing out different TikTok pages, and then when finding one that goes viral and going with that one and breaking down how I get viral clips for my pages. Okay, so there's two main faceless TikTok accounts that you can create that I'm going to focus on in this video. Okay, you got fan pages and you also have theme pages. Theme pages are topic-based pages like motivational, AI story, meme pages, relationship pages, whereas fan pages is focused around a specific person. It could be like a streamer, podcast, it could be a YouTuber, but it's more focused around one person or a channel rather than a overall topic. Now you're probably asking yourself which one you should start, whether it's a fan page or a theme page. Either one is perfectly fine. Either one can get you paid. That's what I'm telling you in this video. TikTok will pay you for these type of videos. We're going to focus on these two. So let's start with theme pages. When you start out a theme page, you want to choose a niche and stick with that one niche. When you start out choosing your niche, let's say the wealth niche, okay, for instance, I like to break that down into sub niches. This is where you're going to find out the content that you're going to choose from. Okay, when you're choosing your niche, you got wealth. Your sub niches can be like motivation still. It can be even type of health when you think about wealth. And then it can even go into the finance aspect of everything. Once you have your niche and your sub niches chosen, this is how you're going to start finding your content. You're going to do your research and you're going to look up the top 5 accounts in that niche, both on Instagram and on TikTok. Now, once you find those accounts, what you're going to do is you're going to study these top 5 accounts. You're going to study the profile picture, their bio. You're going to study the type of content that they're posting, the style of which they're posting their content, and looking at the editing of their content. You're going to basically study the entire page, all right? And you're going to take notes, all right? You're not going to steal their content, all right? You're not going to just repost the same videos. All right, this is what you're going to do. You're going to study their page, and so you're going to get inspiration to be able to create your page. Once you have inspiration, if you study these accounts, you're going to constantly continue looking at these accounts. Okay, you're going to save these top 5 accounts to go back to constantly looking at their content, constantly seeing what they're doing, because at this point they're ahead of you. Okay, but you want to get inspiration from them, because if it's working for them, it's going to work for you. You do want to optimize your page. However, this is not really going to impact your page as much as people really emphasize it is. Okay, you want to have a clear profile picture, a clear logo. Keep it simple. It doesn't have to be clever. Always keep things simple. The same goes for your bio. You know, keep it simple, what your page is about, the content that you're posting, and literally, so when people come onto your page, they're not confused at all. The bio just matches with the content that you're posting. Keep it simple. Before even creating an account, this is what you're going to do, all right? You need to do this for both Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, you're going to go over to Gmail, you're going to go over to Outlook, Yahoo, you can choose whatever one you want, and you're going to create a specific email that you're going to use to log in into these accounts. It's absolutely free. You don't got to pay anything for it. You just need to create a new email so that you can use that to log into these specific accounts. Once you have your email and you've done the research on the top 5 accounts and the content in your niche, what you're going to do is you go ahead and start your account, but you're not going to post for the first 24 hours. Okay, this is important. You're going to warm up your account. A lot of people mess us up because they're going to go in, they start their account, they start posting, and then they get flagged and their views don't go up because they start acting like a bot. Don't act like a bot. Even if it's a Faceless page, whether a theme page or a fan page, act as a human being. Now, what I mean by this is that you're going to use the first 24 hours to warm up your account by scrolling on your For You page. But not just scrolling on just the content that comes up when you start a new account. You're going to go in and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to research the top 5 accounts. You're just going to look at content in your niche and interact with that content. So TikTok gets an idea of what type of niche that you're going to be in, as well as you're going to be acting as a human being and just scrolling on their platform. You're not going to just be scrolling mindlessly. You're going to leave genuine comments on the content that you like or you find inspiration or whatever. You're going to leave genuine comments. Do not copy and paste them. Again, that's bot activity. All right, you're going to leave genuine comments. You're going to share it. And even if you're not following anybody, I like to just share the piece of content with my same profile. So I'll just send it to myself, but it shows that I'm sending content around. All right, you're going to act as a human being as if it was your own personal profile. You know, again, even though this is a Faceless account or a fan page, theme page, still act as a human being. It's very important. While you're still waiting in this 24 hours, have the content that you want already put into your drafts. We'll go into actually how to get in your content or everything for your theme page and your fan page in just a minute. Having videos in your draft already helps you out and gets you ahead of the game. So when you are ready to post, you're already set to go. And all you have to do is go to your drafts and start posting. But again, after the 24 hours, for that first week, you really want to be posting maybe 1 to 2 pieces of content just for those few days. Again, you're still kind of warming up your account, getting the ball rolling, and building up that momentum. That first week, if you start getting videos that cross the 1,000 view mark, I start to go to at least 3 videos per day. Now, my posting times that I start out with for every account that's new is about 9 a.m. in the morning, about noon, and at about 6 to 8 p.m. at night. Now, these are just prime time when people are going to be on the TikTok app and scrolling and everything. So I just start with that. And then I look at my analytics after I posted, after maybe 2 weeks, to see when my audience is going to be on the app. And then I adjust my posting times to when my audience is really engaging with my content. And then I start posting around that same time. Your logos, you literally can just use Canva. You can use the free version, or you can even use like AI generated logo makers that I'll put everything in the description that you can use, all these different websites. But there's AI generated logo websites. You can literally just use Canva. Canva has its own AI feature as well. But literally just keep it simple. It doesn't have to be crazy. Or it literally could just be an image off of Google that you can use. But take inspiration from the top 5 accounts, kind of look at the logos that they have and kind of create something similar. Do not copy, just get inspiration for your own logo. When it comes to choosing your username, I like to keep it very simple, but I want to be focusing on it being a search engine optimization focused username. What I mean by that is just by when people are going to the search bar and they're searching up your niche or just type of topics that you're going to be talking about on your account's going to pull up. Content from your account's going to pull up. So what that means is, like, when I say I'm going to keep it simple, let's say if we're going to go into the wealth niche, I'll literally just put in for my username, like wealth business clips. That'll be my username and stuff. So not only will I be talking about wealth, but I can even have content that goes around business, in general, and then just adding clips to it. You know, the thing is that when you put that in or whatever you're trying to do, always test it out and see what comes up first, because there's probably other accounts that have the same name. Now, I don't normally recommend adding spaces or even periods in your username, but to be honest, lately usernames hasn't been, or even logos haven't been very necessary for my Faceless pages on TikTok because really it's more focused on the content. However, if you want to make a slight tweak or you like the username, just try adding certain spaces or periods, or even like if you're going to put clips, maybe add on multiple S's at the end, or literally just not put an S and just have it as clip, or even add a Z. You know, get unique with it, creative with it, people. Just test it out. A lot of the times, you know, it does help out with the search engine optimization part and when people are searching for it. But really, to be honest, we're going to be focusing more on the content and getting your content go viral, because if you can get your content to go viral, it really doesn't matter what your username or even your logo looks like. All right, to be able to get your content for your theme pages, this is what I like to do. We're going to stick in the wealth niche. Okay, since we're doing this for this whole video, we're going to stick in the wealth niche. What I like to do to be able to find my content, and you're going to use SnapTik and Snap Insta for downloading content off of TikTok as well as Instagram. Now, I will have these websites in the description as well, so you can go ahead and look at those, so you don't have to search it up, but let's be in the description. However, we're going to do the same thing kind of what we did when we're researching our accounts, the top 5 accounts in our niche. What we're going to do is we're going to type in certain topics, certain words that are going to be used, that we are using in our own niche. So like I said, if we're in wealth, you can look up different entrepreneurial business videos, different wealth videos. You literally could just put in wealth and see what videos pop up. Health videos, like the health type podcasts. However, when you put those search bars in, you're going to hit the filter button, and you're going to use the last 3 months and the last 3 months and the most liked. All right, we're going to see the top viral videos, basically the last 3 months. Now we're going to look at those, see which ones we want to use for our own pages. You really want to find ones that don't have any logos on them or even watermarks. Then you're going to go copy those videos, and you're going to bring it over to SnapTik or Snap Insta, and then you're going to download those videos. And then before we even just repost them, we're going to go ahead and edit them. Videos that I really look for are ones that are already past the 100,000 view mark, all the way up to, of course, the million view mark, because I already know that those are already successful and have gone viral. So those are showing proof that they can go viral on my own page as well. So I rather find videos that are already working than trying to find videos and then try to make them work on my own. All right, look, you don't have to really work that hard. Find what's already working and continue doing that. Now, once you have your videos all downloaded, you're going to go over to CapCut or any other software, editing software that you're going to use. I personally use CapCut. I do that for all of my editing. I use the pro version, but there's a free version that you can use that's perfectly fine for the simple edits that you're going to need to be able to add on to these videos and repost them on your own page. You add your videos into CapCut for the editing. You always want to keep it simple. I like to have my own little format, so I don't have to kind of think about what I'm going to add to the video. So I already have a specific font I'm going to use, certain filters and things like that. I already have that set in place, so when I bring the videos in, I already know what I'm going to do, and it saves me time. Goal of the editing is to improve the video. So if it doesn't have captions, add captions to it. If you need to add a little transitions, add some transitions. Any background music, add some background music. All right, if it's a compilation video that you're trying to create, add some transitions in the middle. You really are trying to see what simple things that you can do to adjust the video to not only improve it, but to make it an original piece of content whenever you post it, so you don't get flagged for originality on TikTok. Once you finish your editing your CapCut, what I like to do is when I bring it over to TikTok, I'll add all the titles or even other little things on the screen. Like if it's from a podcast, I'll say who the speaker is, who the guest is. I'll add these little details on the screen, so I'm using the own features on TikTok for the SEO, as well as showing more things that I'm doing that it's an original piece of content. So it's just going the extra mile to show TikTok that I'm posting original pieces of content on my page. So it helps, again, so you don't get banned or flagged, anything like that, as well as the other editing that you're doing in CapCut. But you can also do all the other editing as well, all in the TikTok app if you don't want to use CapCut. That's another thing you could do. So, and then I usually just add the same title as well as the speakers and things like that into my captions as well. So again, helps out with the SEO. Add a couple hashtags, do about 6 hashtags. You want to try to stay in the same niche. I'll add on like 6 hashtags. Now I'll find my hashtags by going, again, when I'm doing the research and looking at the top accounts, I'll look at the hashtags that they're using, and then I will create my own list from those hashtags. So I'll save the ones that they're the top performing content in my niche are using, and then I will just rotate through those for my own pieces of content. So again, I'm making sure that TikTok knows not only from the content that I'm posting, but the hashtags as well, showing this is the type of audience that I'm trying to reach. That's really it for theme pages. Again, it's really not that hard, people. It's not that complicated. It's really so simple. Anybody could do this. I literally do all of this on my phone. So if you have an iPhone, you literally could just do this. If you have an iPad, any type of phone, you literally could do this. All the stuff that I've started from the past 5 years, absolutely done everything for free. Like I used the CapCut for free. I just recently updated to the Pro, but I don't really pay for a whole lot of softwares and things like that. And I create all of this, create all my pages for absolutely free, and I get paid for the content that I'm posting out there. So if I could do it, you could do it. But let's go over into fan pages. Now we're done with theme pages. Let's talk about fan pages, and then we'll talk about how you can monetize both fan pages and theme pages on TikTok. Okay, for fan pages, again, these are over certain like YouTubers, streamers, podcasts. Now the process to start one of these on your TikTok page is pretty similar to a theme page, but it's more simple because you're getting all your information from the main podcast, the main YouTuber, or the main streamer. And you're going to start out by creating a specific email for this certain TikTok account that you're going to use. Now, if it's going to be, I don't know, for a certain podcast, let's just say Jay Shetty's podcast, for instance, the first one that just came to my head. You can just put like Jay Shetty podcast clips or cuts or videos. That's going to be your username, but you also can use that as your email for your page as well. Once you have your email, you're going to go over and start your account. Now, for the logo or the profile picture, you can use one that's the same one that, I guess, if it's a podcast, if it's your YouTuber, you can find a picture of the YouTuber. If it's a streamer, same thing, picture of the streamer or even just part of their stream, and that could be your profile picture. And then the bio, I keep it simple. I usually normally just say like whatever the one I use. Again, if we're going to use Jay Shetty, it'd be like Jay Shetty podcast clips. Simple. People come to the page, they know exactly what clips are going to be posted on my page. Do the same 24-hour process even for these fan pages as well. All right, you're going to warm up your account. I like to normally follow the main YouTuber, podcaster, streamer as well. So it just shows that I'm engaging with other people, following other people. So again, not acting like a bot, warming up your account, getting the clips that you want to use, and then getting ready to post. The key to finding clips, not only just for fan pages, but even theme pages, is this is how you're going to go viral, okay? You want to really focus in on this part. It's all about engagement, all right? The comments, the shares, that's what you should be aiming for. This is how your videos are going to go viral, because this is how TikTok's going to gauge and continue to push your content out further and further and further to be able to get into the million view range. How do you get people to comment or share on your videos? You get them to share their opinion. Now, let me break this down. You're trying to find clips, whether for your fan page or your theme page. Not only look for controversial clips, but people that share their opinion on either a certain topic that fits into your niche, or that people are answering a question that is a big question in your niche. The reason these clips go viral is because when somebody in an expert field, whether a podcast streamer, YouTuber, or even for these theme pages as well, you're going to have a so-called expert share their opinion or answer a question, all right, give their own answer to it. And then when you post that, it's going to have all these people in the comments that either agree or disagree, and they're going to explain why. All right, everybody has an opinion, and everybody wants to share their opinion. So this is how you're going to get people to comment their opinion on your videos and help your video go viral. Again, reiterating this. Find clips that are not only going over controversial topics in your niche, but they're also answering big questions that are in your niche as well. Or whether it's a fan page as well, when you're thinking about it, whether they're podcast clips, YouTubers, or your streamers are answering a specific question, or they're giving a specific opinion about something, clip those videos or download those videos and post them, and make the edits and then post them on your page. This is how you're going to get people to comment and share on your videos. When it comes to fan pages, all right, when it comes to podcasts, streamers, YouTubers, I really like fan pages because you're not having to create your own audience. The point of your fan page is two things. One, you're tapping into their audience, all right? So there's already a huge audience already out there. So I always try to find somebody that has a pretty good audience and is going viral already. So I'm already tapping into that. And so whenever I'm posting their content, I don't have to try to find or locate the audience. The audience already recognizes them and already will engage with their content. And so they'll engage with mine as well. Second thing when it comes to fan pages is really the goal should be not only just to make money, but ultimately you want to be learning these skills and building up this portfolio of a page so that you can potentially work for the people that you're creating these contents for. All these people need clippers. And so you can use the page that you build up as a portfolio to reach out to them and ask to work for them. You already have shown and proven what you can do for them. All you can do is ask. It doesn't hurt to ask. And so, but that should be the goal, is to ultimately work for them or work with them, really, and showing that you can clip their videos and start getting paid that way as well. Now, speaking of getting paid, let's go over how you can actually start making money with TikTok, whether theme pages or fan pages. Let's break it all down. The main one that you're really going to focus on getting paid for is the creativity program. This is for your theme pages as well as fan pages. This is where you hit 10,000 follower mark and 100,000 views on all your videos, and you're at least 18 years old. You get qualified to be able to go into the creativity program, where you get an RPM for every video that you post, and you start getting paid for your minute-long videos on your page. That's really the main way that you're going to start making money from these TikTok pages. Now, there's other ways that you can start getting money as well. There's also subscriptions that you can use. These mainly would be perfect for theme pages. A lot of these other ones I would recommend to do more for theme pages rather than fan pages, because if you're doing a fan page, whether it's a YouTuber, streamer, or podcaster, it starts to get more unethical because you're operating under their content. So I wouldn't recommend selling or doing other things that are outside of what they are, unless you're going to be an affiliate for like their products or things like that. But getting paid from the creativity program for clipping their content, that's all right. For your theme pages, really, there's other ways that you can get paid, like subscriptions. You can use the TikTok Shop affiliate, where you're promoting products off of the TikTok Shop, and you're basically getting a percentage commission after every sale that you make. That's another way that you can make money with the theme pages. The ways you can do it, you can have, they have called series, is where you basically have a digital course inside of TikTok. What I always recommend is just having your own digital product for yourself, whether you have a link for it on like Stand, Gumroad, or even just a digital product that you're selling. It's the same thing as a series. You're just having your own link to it that goes off the platform. For your theme pages, you literally could even have your own TikTok shop with like physical products if you wanted to, or even just having your own physical products on your own store if you have a Shopify or other things like that, that you can use for your making money with your theme pages as well. Best part about TikTok is that they really do want to pay you and stuff. So like when you have your theme pages and even your fan pages, there are multiple ways that you can monetize your account. Okay, so not only just from the creativity program, but having your own digital products, or even just in the series of having your own course, to having TikTok Shop affiliate and promoting different products as an affiliate, or even having your own products that you're promoting, whether it's digital or a physical product. Like TikTok really wants to pay you for the content that you're posting out there and stuff, but you have to create the page, you have to post the content, you do have to do some work. But TikTok is literally handing out money to thousands and millions of people just to post content and really to keep people on their platform. But it's starting to become more than just some social media app. It's a whole marketplace. It's a search engine. The amount of growth, the amount of money that is going into TikTok is insane. You just have to implement all this stuff that I just shared in this video. All right, stay consistent with it every single day. The posting times are really just to keep you accountable to post your content every single day. That's really just for you, not really for your audience. It's for you to post your content every single day. Give it about 30 to 60 days. All right, if it's not working in 30, 60 days, start a new account. Usually I even give it just 30 days. All right, if it doesn't work in the 30 days, drop the account and start another one. All right, it doesn't mean it doesn't work for you. All right, it just means it didn't work with that one account, but it doesn't mean it doesn't work at all. All right, you see millions of other people doing this. You know it works. I'm one of the people that have shown you that it works. All right. I showed you all the proof at the beginning of this video. If it works for me, it can work for you. All right. So just drop that account, start a new one, continue with the same process. It's a numbers game. It will work. Whether you start a theme page or a fan page. All right. When you start with the 1 to 3 accounts, all right, and you get one that pops off and goes viral, gets to the program, you start getting monetized, and you're ready to start a second account. Here's the secret. Don't go and start a whole different account in a different niche or things like that. Start a second account that is basically a duplicate of the first account. You can literally use that same content that you're posting. You make slightly adjusted edits. Now, here's the secret. When I say slightly adjusted edits, I'll go back and get the original videos that I found for that piece of content, and I'll make adjustments to the edits and then post it on the second account. You basically just duplicate the account. You find what works and you continue doing what works. You don't have to start something new, all right? You don't have to start from the beginning. You already found what works. Continue doing that. Duplicate and replicate the same account to multiple different accounts. Because when you duplicate and replicate what already is working, you're going to get the results even faster. And then the second one's going to get started monetized. And then you're going to have a third one. And then you start building up this money machine of accounts that are just printing money of the same thing. And it's less work because you're getting the same clips and you're just multiplying it to different accounts. Find what works and continue doing it. When you find what doesn't work the same way, stop doing it. All right? It's that simple. You don't have to overcomplicate it. Go ahead, rewatch this video. Watch it as many times as you need to. If you weren't already, you should have been taking notes, okay? You should have been taking notes. If you weren't, go back, rewatch it, take some notes. Watch this video over and over again. Start your account today. Don't even wait, okay? Go ahead and start your account. Go get your email. Start your account. Choose your niche. Do all of this. All right? 2025 is literally around the corner. Less than 30 days. All right? You want to start making money on TikTok? It's literally possible. I showed you the proof in the beginning. If I can do it, you can do it. All right? You want to start making money on TikTok, you literally have to be really for real about it. All right? There's no trying. There's no half-assing about it. All right? You're going to go for it. You're going to do it. You're going to start making money, and it's going to change your life. It's already changed your mind, and I want you to be able to change your life as well. So go get your piece of the pie. Start making money with TikTok. Lock in. Go get your W.